Hi everybody, Yarn Fairy here with another Floss Tube. You haven't seen hide nor hair of me because I have been really sick. And none of the doctors know why, so finally at some point you just, say you're going to live with it, and that's it. So I quit. I have a doctor's calling me later and another one next Tuesday, and if they still don't have answers, I'm over it. I've been working on this great sweatshirt. I've had it forever. There's red here, and the sleeves are nifty. I was thinking about doing them too, but for right now, this has taken me like a year just to get this side done. I love wearing this during my infusions, which I'm back on if I haven't told you. Okay, so Love to Stitch is happening, and I have not stitched since Witchy Stitchy, which is last October, because my hands hurt so bad. Turns out when you get bone on bone, it stops hurting. So I'm waiting for this one to go. It's mostly there. This is a whole lot of needles. Wow. I'm so bad with needles. The ED emergency, they were laughing so hard, and everybody gathered around because I had a 28 shoved into my thigh really close to my glute. So everybody's looking at me, and I'm just like, take it out. Everybody said that they'd never seen anything quite so stirring. I don't know. If it's sharp, I will cut myself. I got a cut the other day. I have no idea where they come from either sometimes, unless they're really good bleeders. So this is Carolyn Manning's grandmother's brooches. I changed the colors completely. This one was supposed to be gold, but I love my iris rainbow beads. That's February. This is January. And I think that one was turquoise and orange, but I'm not a real fan of orange. So I used real tiny. Wow, those are tiny. These are 11s. So I'm guessing these can't be 15s, could they? That's really pretty. I really just like that one. Okay. The other thing that I've been working on through this is When Stars Reply. And the last time I had picked this out, I would have been working on this last October. So, so far I have finished 2 pages, I think, which to me, that's just like the bee's knees, I finished those 2 brooches and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do this again. Gotta. I love her work. I love all the critters. And I love that it's mono because my brains, COVID did something to my brains, and I don't know how much color I'm allowed to do anymore. So that's a thing too. That's a thing. All right. So yeah, I had to change, what was it? Anna was the name on this, on the pattern. So I went hunting around for some cursive, and I just put Wendy in there. Towards the right-hand side, it goes into the year. Let me go. It's fun to have all this junk on here because then you always know where it's at. I bought 2,000 finger rubbers, and then my threads and everything are in here. And evidently my needles, your guess is as good as mine. Okay. Now, I have been dyeing a lot of yarn silk in the last few days. This is the cotton 4-ply that we have. Works up really nicely in a single. I keep the girl who asked for it, my friend, I kept remembering that she had asked for this a long time ago. And what she wanted was this. It's got your pinks, and it's not showing the color very well. Some gray and a little bit of a soft tan. And then with that was this colorway, which I then made in the cotton, which struck a lot deeper and darker, which really surprised me, but because it's usually the other way around. But yeah, you can see this has got, look at that color. It's just gorgeous. This is some gorgeous yarn. So it's a variegated, and whatever you choose to work on it, pattern wise, I'm sure it'll look amazing. Get off, get off, get off. Then we have long dog. I love my long dogs because they're mono, and I can just sit there and stitch and nothing goes awry. So this is House of Fun. The fabric for this is intentionally painted so that you have sky at the sky. There's some slate down here to cover the buildings and what look like doors or shields. And then it goes diagonally up, and then there's two kinds of green and another couple kinds of green. So I love painting them, you know, all the different colors, and then I tell you which end is up and which end, you know, the colors are going to hit at. And we always have a 3-inch border around it, so you got that. You should see me when I'm trying to make these things, though. I've got like all these measuring tools and all these plastic things. I have a lot of junk. Right tool for the job, and it seems to do me good. So this is Poison. Poison has been a Yarn Fairy and the Pixies yarn since the very inception, and it looks great on the fabric. So you got some hot pink and some hot blue, which turned stuff to purple, and then yeah, the black went a little brown in some areas, which is really cool. I love this. This is gorgeous. I might have to do me one. Doo-dah, doo-dah. A while back, they came out with fish and chips. I've been calling it fish and chips this whole time in my head. So this is another intentional painting. I think I have an extra of this one, if anybody wants it. And I went with Winter Waters. Okay, you still got your ha-cha-cha-cha Caribbean look and feel, but with it you've got, you know, the winter and storms and the waves crashing, all gonna happen here soon, I hope. Kevin keeps, my husband keeps sending me messages saying that we're gonna get 37 inches of snow. Believe it when I see it. We're in Southern California. These I did for the same friend of mine. She makes ornaments for Christmas, so she said just have fun. So we've got both a red and a green. And then I had this other little scrap, and I put a star shape. And then I put dye mixed with salt. And the star has all these holes. It's a plastic canvas. So that was fun, but it didn't really work, so I'm not sure I'm going to do it again. This one's fun. I did this one in blue, then I hit it with a blue-gray, and then I hit it with a whole lot of pixie dust. I like my pixie dust, but if you don't like, you know, like it that sharp, turn it over, right? Very cool. I love this. Okay. I believe that is all. No, pick me, pick me. Don't forget about me. There was another piece of fabric that was just sort of lounging around. It was size 16, and my girlfriend was like, oh, I need pillows. Give it to me. So I showed her a brown, and she's like, yeah, let's do the brown. So it's a really pretty reddish pink. And it's got all those blue and gold pixie dusts. And sometimes you could see I got a pterodactyl right there. I see things. Ever since COVID. No, actually all my life. Okay, just real quick, let's see. Yep, that's going to be real quick. I wanted to share with you guys, me and my girlfriend have been making a lot of junk. She sent me this soft fabric frog. I love frogs. I've loved them all my life. My mother sent them down the drain, and I never got over it. So I've loved them forever. So me and her, we're making dollies. Yeah, she's headless. Who did? Morticia? Who was it that had all the headless dolls? I can't remember. And then Bug's Life? Is that right? No. Oh, well, Toy Story. I'm fine. Anyway, we both got this one. I've been watching a lot of Korean period piece drama. If you've never, go now. It's so much fun. You have to read the subtitles, but I don't know. It's not a problem here. I don't have a problem here. That pink that I was showing you, this is a pair of 50/50 merino silk for socks. And I've been making a lot of socks. I'm not going to go into that though. Don't worry. I won't go into that. What I'm going to go into though is my box. This is where all my threads are. Like, I've been making a little sampler book. I was going to do a crazy quilt. I still have all the junk. I don't know why I say was gonna. I love crazy quilting. I have my bag is made out of it. Anyway, I wanted to get down to this good stuff. This is where I will pull from when I need to decorate either the doll or... What was the other thing? Oh, right. How could I forget? Slippers. You know, if it ain't held down, I'll dye it or decorate it. So we got this slipper pattern, and the top piece, you know, the, what do you call it? Toes. Not the right word. Anyway, that's where you get the chance to do some playing. And I love this. I don't know what it's called. Peony, I'm not sure. I just love the little fluttery petals. And so these are going to be green, and then I will use short and long stitch to fill out the colors, probably light to darker or opposite, I'm not sure. And then I love this thing for doing up the side, or maybe something like that. I'm not sure. And I lost the one picture I wanted to show you guys. This book, I keep buying books. Oh my gosh. I have 2 legal size bookcases over here. It's covered in charms and beads. If you need anything, please. 6 foot. Do you know what that is? Probably $20,000 worth of beads and charms from the business. Okay. This book, love it. They are not afraid of color, and they don't think that crewel has to be done in wool. So this is the other thing I was thinking about putting on my toes. Very cute. And I lost the other one. I know I've seen one. This book, Cruel Intentions, has, she's done a lot of mauve green, burgundy, silver, tan type stuff, which usually I pass on. But this, look at that. Ain't it gorgeous? I love the cross checker. I saw a stem somewhere. That's the thing that I was trying to remember. There's another of the little coin ones. I don't know why I call them coins. They're just little half circles. So no, anyway, the stem of this other one was done in like 3 across checkerboards going in that direction with, and they were stuffed satin stitch, and it looks like all this stuff is done in silks. Gorgeous stuff. That was the other thing I wanted to bring out for you guys, my wools. Anyway, I have wool fabric, And they say that the wool fabric is easier to work with when you're doing crewel. And I won't be cruel to you anymore. One more thing, just one. I promise, just one. Oh, and then I found this. This is so soft. It's minky, and I want it for the inside of my slippers. I have like 2 yards of it. I could use it for a quilt or something. So my daughter's pregnant. I've been making baby stuff up the wazoo. And just in case I'm not around or can no longer do it, I started making baby girl stuff. But we know she's having a baby boy, and it's coming soon. Oh my goodness. May. I always get my stuff mixed up, so it takes me a while. Anyway, this is our baby book. And it's big enough for several children. Or maybe I'm going to just put Johnson family because it's big. I've got enough room at 1/2 inch for 10 or 12 pages. And I'm not shy about color. If I want to, I make baby stuff with black and turquoise. I don't have a problem with it. And I believe that's the way my daughter is. So these are not baby things. I started off with an Alice in Wonderland, but I realized I didn't have enough of it. This I've got plenty of. And this, because they kind of go together. And there's pixie dust. Fairy dust, they call it. And fairy, I don't know. This stuff just really sings to me. Sings to my heart. So that's what that thing is going to be done with. That's it. I think I might even be able to get the one last thing. I keep saying this. So I know you guys remember me telling you that I took 17 hours to load these videos. 17, 24. I was in like 3 days way back at the beginning. I had started compressing them. We were on AT&T for the entire time we've lived here. Half the time we just read a book because it just wasn't there. I think they have too many people. I don't know what the deal is. Who cares what the deal is? We're away from them, and that's just like, I'm thrilled. We have this guy who's got a tower up on the mountain, and we're right in line for it. We have no trouble. This is a 17-minute video. I cannot wait to find out if it's going to be done in an hour, 15 minutes. Who knows? I'm thrilled. I've been downloading books and audio and all the stuff I haven't been able to do lately. So it's great. I am thrilled that we've come into, what is it, the 24th century? Is that how you say it? We're just going to stop there because it'll all go downhill. Have a good one. Bye.